Are y'all ready to get this show started? 3, 2, 1.
Let's get it. Here we go.
You're now tuned into the City Flow on Hidden City Radio.
We know some good, make them say.
With your girl, TopNotch Butterscotch.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, TopNotch Butterscotch. Today is Monday, y'all. We made it to another Monday. The time is now 7 p.m. It is April 19th, 2021. Y'all already know how it goes on City Flow here at Hidden City Radio. Oh, all right. I won't tell y'all what I was doing before the show. Before the show, I was actually back here looking at TikTok videos, and I just so happened to look up, and I'm like, oh, snap, I'm on. So I almost missed my cue. Moving right along, if you would like to be on my show, please submit your inquiry to hiddencityradio@gmail.com. If you're an artist, please submit your inquiry in MP3 format with proper metadata. And if you are a business owner, please submit an inquiry, a small bio about yourself, along with your business website, Facebook page, Instagram page, so I can make sure that you're on the up and up to be on my show. An artist, yes, I am a registered station with ASCAP, BMI, and SCE. So you will get paid those royalties. Oh, all right. So moving right along, y'all, tonight, I got a great show for y'all as always. Tonight, we're going to be speaking with Mr. Bannekar. I always get it mixed up with Benjamin Bannekar. But, you know, if you know anything about history, that's the guy who created the almanac. And this guy says that he's like the new old Kanye. And if you heard his new single, Prologue, then you would say the same thing. So let's get ready to bring him on the screen, hailing all the way from Chi-Town. We got Penn.
Oh, yo, what up, what's going on?
Good.
Nothing much.
Welcome.
Nothing much. You was afraid you was gonna say Benjamin instead of Benjamin. Everybody
you already know it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I gotta say it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you that I was given this opportunity. I myself already know a little bit about you, but if you don't mind, introduce yourself to the people.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for having me on the show. First and foremost, this is the best part of my day because you do the 9 to 5, and then I get to do what I'm really passionate about, the artist piece of it. So thank you for having me. Pennjamin checking in from Chicago. I don't know where the listeners are checking in from, but I am in Chicago. I am a hip hop artist and songwriter from the city. Got a few credits to my name. Few credits, I got some placements, got some YouTube Red Series placements.
Nice.
Got some, back in 2017, wrote an R&B album for an artist named De Niro Blue. They got placed on the iTunes Top 200 R&B Soul chart. So,
Okay.
I done a few things, had a video on MTV, my own, just a
little something, slight work, nothing too big, nothing too shabby. Oh, all right. We see you out here. Okay, you don't want to toot your own horn, but I'm going to toot it for you, my guy.
I'll do all that.
Yes. So, you ready to jump right into this interview?
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. All right. So, I got to ask, what got you into creating music?
The hardest but easiest question, or the easiest but hardest question, I should say. Man, it go back to me for I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, right? And I thought when I was a shorty that I was going to be the next Michael Jackson until I realized that meant you had to be able to sing and you had to be able to dance and perform. Yeah. So then, my parents and people around me ain't tell me that part, you know.
Oh, all
So
right.
they didn't tell me that part. So I kind of moved away, you know, from that. And then when hip hop exploded for me, like the 90s, like late 90s, Biggie, Pop,
Yeah.
Outkast, Goody Mob, A-Ball, MJG, like
The
when that,
legends.
yeah, when that happened for me, it changed my life. So I was like, and what really did it though, I no shade at all. When Diddy or Puff Daddy, whatever he was called back then, when he started rapping, I was like, if he could rap, I know I could
I can
rap.
rap.
So,
Right.
yeah, yeah. You know, that's what really got me into, you know, doing it and taking it seriously. And then, you know, once I got my degree, you know, got parents out the way, so they cool. Then it was full go at, you know, making this a career.
Nice, 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 nice. So, was there ever a time that you wanted to quit? And if so, like, how did you deal with that situation as an artist?
That I'll be for real with you. I'm an artist. I want to quit every day. Like, and seriously, I think any artist that's, you know, on the grind on this stage of it, coming up, whatever, if they tell you they didn't want to quit, then obviously they not doing something right,
That
because
part.
this ain't for the faint of heart. Like, it's not. You know, people get into it for the wrong reasons, thinking they're gonna be an overnight success and money gonna come the next day. And listen, it does not happen like that. And you fight a lot of your own, you
Your
know,
own
inner demons.
demons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you feel inadequate, and
yeah.
you know, social media can make you feel like, man, I thought I was hot, but you
That
know,
part.
your buddy ain't even really saying nothing, and he getting more streams than me. So it's not for the faint of heart. So yeah, honestly, to probably middle of last year, like right after the pandemic hit. You know, I still had music that I was putting out, but I
Hmm.
was like, man, I'm gonna just let these releases come out, and I think that might be it. But then, you know, I got reinvigorated, and I was
Yeah.
back at yeah.
Nice, nice. So, what age would you say that you actually started taking your music seriously? Because you know, a lot of people say, "Well, I dabbled in it, but you know, I really never took it seriously until about this age." So, what age would you said you took it seriously?
So when I was writing, like, you know, like seventh, eighth grade or whatever, obviously I wasn't taking it serious. Even
Right.
though in my mind I was serious about it, I didn't understand, you know, all the nuances and the, you know, the detail and the depths of how to take it seriously.
Right.
So once I graduated college and I really got out, because I felt like I fulfilled everything I had to do. Like I said, I mentioned my parents a minute ago. Like, okay, I got my degree. Y'all good, because I know y'all paid for me to go to school.
I got
So
you.
y'all
Let me
good.
get
Yeah,
me.
yeah. It was go time after that. And I say pretty much when I put my first project out, it was 2011. So we looking
Hmm.
at 10 years now that I've been like, this is it. This is everything for me.
Nice, nice. So, how many albums have you put out so far, or how many
Uh,
singles?
I can't even count the singles. I can give you the album. I know I got I got 3 albums out currently. I got one. It's waiting in the wings. It's in the work. It's done.
Okay.
I'm just, you know, that whole marketing piece that you got to do these days, and you know, to get people to notice you and the momentum and the
Mm-hmm.
campaigns and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working that part of it right now. So that'll be the fourth one. But yeah, so we coming up on 4. I can't even tell you how many singles I didn't release, because especially in today's climate, like you have to put something out or they'll
That
forget about
part.
you. Yeah. So the Prologue was the last one in January, and I think the last one before that was actually in no, it was August. Kobe's not birthday, but 8/24.
Yeah.
I'm a big Kobe fan, so I dropped
Nice.
the song, and I had some Kobe references in there. So that was the most recent one before that.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe and Gigi.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So, what inspired you to create Prologue?
Prologue, and any artist that's on here that hear this, they gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. I got the beat, and I knew it was special. And when I got it, it was pretty much like, the beat has done all the work. This song is gonna smack. All I got to do is not mess it up. And usually those are the hardest songs to write, because it's
Yeah.
like, just don't mess it up, and then everything you do, you feel like you're messing it up. So, Prologue, man, Prologue was like sitting with me so long, like I would go to the studio, I'd be working on a completely other song. This song is finished. And you know how artists, we want to listen to what we just did. No, I would get back in the car and listen to Prologue beat again. Like, I gotta figure this out. So that happened like 2 or 3 sessions. And then once I finally got the first 2 or 3 bars, I was kind of off and moving in that situation. So
Nice.
yeah.
So I see that you reference yourself as the new old Kanye.
Yeah.
When I listened to Prologue, if you didn't know any better, you would hear Kanye.
Yeah.
And it's even down to the beat,
Mm-hmm.
even down to the cadence,
Mm-hmm.
like even down to some of the things that you're saying in the lyrics. I'm just like, yeah, that's something Kanye would say. It's like not the new Kanye, because I'm be honest with you, you know, I really don't mess with the new Kanye.
Yeah.
The old Kanye was my boy, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I burnt that up in my CD player. But I can't remember which Kanye you remind me of. I want to say it's like the 808 Kanye, but it's a little bit after. But I can't put my hand. I think it's the 808 though.
Yeah, the one
Is that
after,
right?
that one after that was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. So
That's the one right there. That's the one. That is the one, and I killed that too. I killed that.
Yeah.
Nice.
The funny thing about that, like when Kanye came onto the scene, that completely like changed the way I made music. Because when he came out, he had backpack, he was rocking polos.
Yes.
Like it wasn't
Kanye was different.
Yeah, it was
He
like
was a breath of fresh air to the music industry. He really
Right.
was.
right, and
Like,
it was
that's
like
when I really started like taking hip hop seriously. Like I took hip hop seriously. Like I'm an old hip hop head, but when Kanye came on the scene, I was just like, oh.
yeah. And
Okay,
remember,
go ahead.
he kind of came in off like on that wave with Mos Def and Talib
Yes.
Kweli, Common.
Yes.
So he was like cool, new, kind of a nerd, and it made it cool. Like he had gangster. And I was like, yo, I ain't gotta rap about this stuff that other people, I could rap like this dude.
That part.
And and that's what really changed the arc of my career. And then just, you know, bringing it full circle.
Yeah.
Like you said, new Kanye is new Kanye, and that's cool. I still listen to new Kanye because I'm so much a fan of old Kanye, but it was like, man, Kanye probably never gonna make the album that I want him to make ever again. So I was like, so why don't I just make
days are gone for him because he's so gone.
So I'm like, so why don't I just make it? Like, I feel like that's in me. I don't feel like it's a stretch for me to do that. Like, people will hear it, they won't say like, oh, you trying to be Kanye. No, I'm just letting my inner music, my inner motivators come out, and that's all it is.
Your inner appreciation for the love of music. Just show, that's all.
That's all it is.
Nice. So, who would you say inspires you? I know Kanye, but who outside of Kanye, what other rapper would you say or singer inspires you?
Okay, so I know we just talked a lot about Kanye, but my favorite rapper of all time is Andre 3000. So I'm a huge Outkast fan. Matter of fact, I got to see them at Lollapalooza a few years ago. Like, if Dre didn't show up, it was cool because I had all his parts down. Like, I knew it. So 3000 is my favorite rapper. Like I when I grew up, I listened to a lot of the South rappers like 8-Ball, MJG, like I said, Goody Mob, Dungeon Family, UGK, like No Limit, Cash Money. That was a lot of people.
I'll be obliged if you step aside.
So I came up on a lot of that music. And then on the flip side of that, like, one of my favorite artists is The Dream. Like, I know that's...
Yeah, he makes some nice music.
Yeah, and people don't think he can sing, but he's an amazing writer, too. So that's why I fit into the whole songwriting part of it, because I was like, man, I want to be like The Dream. I want to be like this. So you'll hear a lot of Kanye in my music. You'll hear a lot of, like, R&B undertones in my music, because I'm a huge, like, 90s R&B, like Jodeci.
Nice.
Okay. That's my group. Yeah, like, you'll hear a lot of that in my
Okay.
music. I know it ain't, politically correct to say, but R. Kelly, like, I grew up on that too. So
That's a touchy
yeah,
subject,
yeah, yeah, I know, but
I
I
won't
feel
front. I
like,
had Step in the Name of Love on the station. I was just like, all right, let me go ahead and take this down. I'm gonna let it play because it's Step in the Name of Love. He made some
yeah,
great hits.
he did, and you can't deny it. And growing up, that's my childhood. Growing up on that
Right.
music, it's in me. So, definitely those people for sure. Some of the new artists, I like Future. I love Future. I love Future.
To each
I
his
love,
own. I really don't listen to his music myself, but okay.
I love Future. Chris Brown. Usher ain't
Yes.
really new, but I'm a big
Yeah, yeah,
Usher.
yeah.
But yeah,
No
yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
So, with that being said, that you love all of the '90s artists and you like '90s R&B music, you like the old school. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Would you say that you would produce majority of your music based on those, like, would you find somebody that who can produce songs with the beats that they used back
But that
then?
no, because you got to evolve and you got to stay current. So it
Okay.
got to sound.
But
It
a
can't
lot of
sound
artists are doing that now.
like Bruno Mars and
Meg the
and
Stallion,
they
everybody.
do
They yeah.
NWA she used and what else she used? The Biggie joint she redid.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, like I look at it like they just sampling. So like I tell producers now, like, yo, if you sampling anything from the 2000s and above, like I don't want it because
Okay.
that ain't my era. But kids these days, like them artists, that's they 70s for us. How we sample
That is
like the
true.
Isley
That is true.
Brothers and all that kind of stuff. That's
Yeah.
all they doing. So it's
Okay.
cool. Yeah, I just needed to sound current, and then I can put my little 90s R&B undertones, my 90s era.
Oh, okay. Nice, 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 nice. I see what you're doing now.
Yeah,
Because back to what we were talking about when Kanye came out, it was just like, oh, snap. Like, I was listening to Mos Def, Talib Kweli, Tribe Called Quest, like
yeah.
all these musics. My uncle, he introduced me to these things.
Mhm.
So like I was listening to that, but when we moved to Jacksonville, Florida, because my dad was not my dad, but my mom's first husband was in the military. When we moved to Jacksonville, Florida, like I would hear songs like MJG, 8 Ball, and it was like I was turned on to a different type. But I really wasn't into that. I was into what my uncle turned me on to.
Yeah,
So it was just like everybody was on to MJG and everything. That was the hottest thing to listen to. So here I am in the back, just like trying to listen to this in peace. But people like, turn that out. That's what that shit gets no play in this ride, Sharif. You know what I'm saying? It was
yeah,
that type deal. So when Kanye came out, it was just like, thank God. I can listen to my shit in peace.
right, right.
Got you, got
You know what? We should have switched places because, like, I grew up predominantly in the Midwest or whatever,
you.
and
Okay.
a lot of people around here they was like heavy on Jay-Z and Nas, and it took me a minute to get into Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z was on like his fourth album before I was like, okay, this dude for real, like he's
Right, right,
dope.
right.
So they'd be listening to that. Matter of fact, I never get it. Like Jay-Z's second album, the In My Lifetime Volume 2, it came out the same week as Outkast Aquemini album.
And
And they
you
was
got
like, "You going to
Aquemini.
get
And I
that,
didn't
Jay?"
like Aquemini. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm going to get the Jay-Z album. All
yeah, I was
right.
the opposite. I like, man, forget that, Jay. I need to go get this Outcast. And so yeah, we should have switched. I should have been in Jay.
But
You
don't
should
get
have
me
been
wrong
here.
now. When I got on to them, I was just like, oh, all right. I'll be your blood. That was my song. But moving forward, we getting ready to play your track Prologue so that people can hear it. They can hear
Yeah,
that new old Kanye. And when we
yeah.
get back, we going to ask you some more questions.
All
Because
right,
you know
all
I
right,
got more questions for you.
all right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, y'all. So up next, we got that Prologue, aka that Breeze. I like that name. We gonna talk about that too. We got that Prologue by Pennjamin Bannekar. Up
Yeah.
next, keep it locked right here with your girl TopNotch Butterscotch on Hit the City Radio.
breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot.
Well, all right.
Making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot.
Oh, no, it's just a suburb kid who never sold dope. So what's the fuck to him they wanna know more? Before they give me spins and I'm like, whoa, whoa, that's your high criteria? Granted, I'm superior like Horace the Harvey, but still shunned away like the poet in the Garvey. A nigga been the shit, I'm a portable party. I walk up in this bitch, I'm important to parties. So you for one, my look, they employed to card me. Bitch, I'm old enough, I could be your poppy. But gracias to your properness, now pull me up. And if you taking shots to the head and dome me up. Pennjamin, the new formula to replicate. Been in the building, chilling in the mezzanine. Been with the realest ever since that was a thing. Been with the shits ever since Pampers, man.
Breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot.
Yeah.
That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze
I'm coming back to make a statement.
making me feel so hot.
If you agree with the statement that I'm making,
Making me feel so hot.
clap your hands with me. Hey, clap your hands with me. Hey, yeah, clap your hands with me. Hey, yeah, clap your hands with me. Hey, yeah, and clap your hands with me. Yeah. Yeah. The closest to Ye since Ye seen himself in the mirror this morning. I'm a killer performer. If I said it, then I meant it that serious. No ellipses, just a bunch of periods. Niggas act more bitch than they women is. I take shots, but you don't want me sending them. I get gangster, but rather keep it gentleman. So give thanks to whoever church you sitting in. Floating on the shit like a bulldog. Haters got a stiff lip, got them bull ties. I ain't got my R-E-S-P-C-T since the Queen of Sword died. Had to get it high, kill all your favorite rappers, turn the speakers crimson roll tide. And in no time, they get the whole vibe. I'm a lion, tiger, bear, nigga, oh my. I hope you're ready for the rest, cause it's the prologue.
That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot. That breeze making me sweat, making me feel so hot.
Your favorite station is dropping hit after hit on City Flow.
I love this station.
Right now on Hidden City Radio.
Feel so hot.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's my jam right there.
Yeah.
That beat goes so hard. From beginning to the end, the interaction, like you just can't help but to, oh no, you know what I'm saying? And then clap with me, you know what I'm saying? It just takes you on so many different levels. And that's the type of music I like. It makes you listen to the lyrics. I don't know, I'm not trying to say that you dissed Kanye, but to me, you had dissed Kanye.
This Kanye for the record. I did not.
Hey, what you said in the song, you said, I said what I said. So you can't retract that. You said that, my guy.
No, it's not a diss.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm not. So, all right, so tell us what that part of the song means.
You talking about the closest to Ye since Ye seen himself in the building?
Uh-huh.
Man, I was just, if you go to my page, you see the new old Kanye. That's not a diss. I'm paying homage. That was it. So I'm just saying,
right.
if you looking for that, if you looking
right.
for old Kanye, look no further. That's all I was saying.
All right,
Not a diss.
Listening is in the mind of the beholder. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say about that. I thought it was a sneak diss on the low. I ain't gonna front. I was like, oh shit, he's saying Kanye lost his mind on the low. That's honestly how I interpret that. I really did.
It's crazy because you know what? I never thought about it like that. Like this is the first time that anybody has listened to the song and be like, "Hey, did you diss Kanye?" I'm like, no, not at all. But
I mean, because it sounds like you trying to say, yo, he lost himself. If you listen like that, I don't know if it's because I'm a Libra and I overanalyze things and I'm like, I don't know about that.
See, you
So,
gave me a whole nother aspect that I ain't even think. I was just saying, like, hey, if you're looking for that boy, hey, come on over here. I got you.
all
That's
right,
all.
all right,
Yeah,
all
that's all.
right. Good thing you cleared that up.
Yeah,
Just in case.
yeah, just in case.
Yo, man, I love it. So, who produced that? Because now I see why you said what you said in the beginning. You just didn't want to mess up on that track. Like, that right there?
Listen, to be honest with you, I don't even know who produced it because I crate dig on the internet for beats all the time. I bought the beat, so I would have to go back and look to see what his name is. But once I got my hands on it, my engineer, like, we was like, yo, this is kind of like, let's make it even more Kanye.
Oh,
So
nice.
shout out to my engineer Jay Hill.
Shout
He
out
did a
to you.
he had his
Beautiful job. I mean,
yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
love it, love it, love it. Okay, so what's next?
You know what? I got the album done. Like I said, the album is completely finished. The VMT is done. And
Okay.
you were gracious enough to have me on your show. I will be sending you. It's not out yet because I'm
Okay,
still
because that was the
yeah,
next question.
yeah. I'm still working on the
That
interludes
was
and
the
all.
next
But I got
question.
all the
When
music
is it
done.
dropping?
Yeah. It'll be this year. I can say that. This definitely this year.
No guesstimation date, ballpark figuration.
I'm trying to be analytical and let the data tell me when it's time to put it out. That's my best answer.
Man, you sound like somebody trying to plan a baby. Like,
Nah,
come
nah,
on.
they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that.
If
'Cause
it sounds anything like that right there, you need to go ahead and just drop that.
I'm telling
Don't
you,
make the people wait.
I'm gonna send it to you. You gonna hear it, and you gonna hear how the different layers and
Oh, all
everything.
right.
So yeah, then you can tell me what you think.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be waiting on that.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
I got you.
So good deal, good deal. So biggest regret, if any, as an artist.
Uh, you know what? I think I mentioned before that, like, I had a video on MTV, right? This is when I dropped my first album, 2011, Ill Right. So that video, it made it to MTV. Like, if you went to Export Fitness or the gym, you know how you get on the treadmill and they got
Yeah.
the rap videos and stuff playing on the rap
Yeah.
stage. I was on there. Like, people was hitting me up. Like, yo, I just seen you at the gym. The video is dope. It's crazy. So, and it had that old, like, Rockefeller feel. I had the tux on.
Nice.
Yeah, so when we dropped that, and I say we, talking about the team, because it's more than just me. When we put that out, I think we sat on it too long. I think we should have followed up with something else, like, quicker than we did. Because, like I said, I dropped that in 2011. My next album ain't come out to 2015. I put some singles out.
Wow.
Yeah, so that gap is probably my biggest regret.
Well, don't do the same thing with this one.
Oh no, this ain't. I'm telling you, this
Alright.
will come out this year. I promise you it is. I just
Alright,
need.
I just gotta, keep reminding you.
Yeah. They just got to get it right. Yeah.
Nice. So, any shows, open mics that you've done before the pandemic, or any upcoming shows you got coming?
You know what? I have not put myself back out there to get on the stage. I miss it like crazy. I'm trying to curate some shows, kind of like Tiny Desk. I'm trying to do my own though, like where I
Okay.
get the cameraman, the band, and all that kind of stuff, and then I want to figure out how to release it to everybody that's interested in seeing it.
Okay.
That's really my primary focus right now as far as shows go. But in the past, like, I done opened up for Bilal, Elzad, Eric Roberson.
Nice.
Like, yeah, I can't even remember. KRS-One, like,
Nice. You opened up for KRS-One?
Yeah.
The KRS-One? The bridge is over KRS-One?
Yeah.
Wow. That right there in itself is an honor.
Hey, man, when they told me he was gonna do it, I'm like, okay, cool, man. My biggest fear.
Okay, let me ask you something. When you get to open up for these celebrities, do they actually get to say yay or nay, or do they listen to y'all lyrics, or do they care?
It's the promoter. So my manager, shout out Nate. Nate works his ass off, and he's rubbing elbows with these promoters and stuff, and get me on in these situations. And
Nice.
like I said, I know for like Eric Roberson, and I think Bilal a couple times, Dwele a couple times. They liked
Nice.
me the first time, so they brought me back the second time.
Nice.
So that's how that happened. But as far as like getting to chop it up or how they treat, it's some of them was more talkative than others. You know what I'm saying? Then I get a little quick picture. I ain't get one with Carol, but I get a little quick picture, just chop it up real quick and go do my thing. But my biggest thing when I perform is not forgetting my words because I don't remember them to save my life. So that's what I be worried about. That's what I be worried about.
Wait a minute. We gonna come back to the other question I gotta ask you in a minute.
Uh-huh.
How you an artist, but you get to a stage forget your words? I mean, I know, it happens, but how
That's
often does this happen, Penn?
not off. Maybe I'll mess up one song and show. Not like egregiously where it's just like, hey, we just gotta go to the next song. Not like that. But
I
that's
snorted, Penn.
that's my biggest fit. Like, how rappers will get on like the interviews and they be like, hey, bust some rhymes. But I'm not that guy because I don't remember nothing. So don't ask me.
So
I'm not
no
gonna,
cipher for you.
no, don't. I'm not about to play myself, and I just own it. Like, so when
Okay.
I'm doing the show, like I got to rehearse and go over it over and over and over, and it's to the point now. Like my team, we got a little inside joke. Like, all right, if Penn messed up tonight, we got to take a shot. So how many times he messed up, we got to take a shot. So usually it's only like one or two, but
Okay.
yeah, it's rehearsal though. You should see me. I'm like, hold on, start. What? What did I say on this part?
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And you wrote the songs? You sure
Uh-huh.
you wrote the songs?
100%. 100. That's what makes it work. I could write a rap right now, and 10 minutes later, I'd be like, "What did I say? What was I even talking about?" Yeah, that's cool,
I'm,
man.
I'm not doing this with you. Gonna have me snorting all night, embarrassing myself. Moving right along. So you opened up for Eric Roberson,
Uh huh.
Dwele,
Yeah.
and Bilal.
Yeah.
Those are some heavy hitters in the neo soul genre.
And it got a chance. I had a live band, so I tailored the show.
Wow.
Yeah, I tailored. That's what's dope about having a live band. I don't have to, play the track and just I'm stuck. We can
Yes.
change it, we can vibe, we can make stuff longer, shorter, whatever, and play to the crowd as well too. So I got this thing when I get up there on stage, I feel like I can say anything and make it work. Maybe that's part of my arrogance when I'm on stage. I don't know, but it's like a cool, like
I feel
he's
you. I get you. Everybody
yeah,
has a little catchphrase.
yeah,
Little
like I'm
something.
just say whatever and make it work. And to this day, it hasn't failed me, whatever. So
That's
just open from neo soul acts, and I had a great band behind me. It was just like, yo, people was really checking for me, like, yo, can I take a picture with you? I'm like,
nice.
you want to take a
All
picture with me?
right.
Like that's surreal for me. Like me,
Nice.
I made this
Nice.
camera. Me? So yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music business? Has it helped you? Has it put a strain on your music career? Thorn in your
It
side?
it depends on what aspect you're looking at. As far as the resources that artists have available now, it's been great
Yes.
because you don't need no record label. You don't even need a studio. Like you could record your music on your phone, mix and master, and put it out, upload it, bam, you good. So for that part, it's been great. But as far as like how the algorithms and all that kind of stuff work,
Mm.
that's been a little trash because it's like,
Yes.
people that in real life that follow you, they'll just hit you up out the blue, like, hey, when you gonna drop something? And I'm like, you ain't seen my I've been talking about Prologue for the last 2 weeks. Like, that's
Yeah.
annoying. That's very annoying. And then, the things you have to do to kind of get around that, promote your posts and run
Like, share, and
ads.
subscribe. I hate
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate that. I hate
yeah.
it.
it kind of takes the just the organicness out of it because
Yes.
it's like I gotta target you. You're not finding this on your own. We can't just be in conversation like, yo, I do music. Here, check this. Nah,
Yeah,
So for that aspect, the internet has been a little trash on that.
I get you. So how do you interact with your fans when you do get someone that reaches out to you?
It's always crazy to me and surreal. Like I was saying before, like a lot of these songs that I write, like I'm
Hmm.
writing them. Like I got my little home set up, whatever. I'm writing them here, or I write them in my car. And when they hear it, they were like, "Yo, I like this." Or when you said this line right here, I'm like, "Yo, wait, what? Like you like? I'm making. I just thought it sounded cool to me. I thought it was dope to me, so I said it. And so when somebody actually likes it, it's like
Yeah.
it's every single time. It's always surreal, and you would think like you get to a point where you get used to. I haven't to this point. It's always like, yo, that's dope. I'm so glad you even just took a minute to listen to it, and then you took it
Right,
impact.
right.
Yeah. So I'm just always grateful, and it's just always surreal to me. Like I was playing when I said that part, but you like it? Okay, cool.
I'm gonna need you to start taking yourself seriously, Penn. I really am. Okay, so do you collaborate with other artists? And if you do, what's that process like for you?
So I'm impatient. So I'm impatient. So it songs may intend to be collaborations, but because I'm impatient, if I can't get the artist to the studio in time, well, just say they're not in Chicago. You know how that process works. Like I got to send you the
Yeah,
session. You got to book time. You got to do it. Send it back. All that. If you don't do it
yeah.
in the timely fashion, I'm gonna move. I'm either a gonna do it myself, like sing it myself, just slap some auto tune on it, or the song is just gonna fall back into the catalog because I'm very impatient. Like I've had my own like setup where I can record my and get my ideas out for so long that I can't understand that like, hey, all right, I get it back to you in 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Like, what you mean? Like I just did. Like you can't send me a demo. You can't record it on your phone so I can hear how it's in. Like I'm very impatient. So 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 for me, I'm serious right now.
Oh
I'm
my
very serious.
god.
Yeah. So to when I got some collaborations on the album, like those came about. I'm so grateful that they came about
Did
because
they come quick enough?
yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Like shout out to my girl Toy. She was in town. She in from Toronto, right? So she came in
Okay.
town. And when she came in the studio, it was like, listen, I need you like this. Please put backgrounds on this. I need to get everything I can up out of you right now because when you go back to Toronto,
That's it.
yeah, I can't. I don't know how they all internet work up there. It might be too slow, whatever. I just need it done now. So, but yeah,
Huh.
we had. I think the album I got 8 songs. I think I got 3 collaborations. One song got like it's probably like 6 people doing voice work on it. So,
Wow.
um,
It better be a choir pin.
I got an interlude where I did the choir myself. Yeah,
Nice.
so you'll
Okay.
hear it. Yeah, you'll hear it. You'll hear it.
You're really
Yeah.
the new old Kanye over there. I see you.
I
Okay,
tried.
okay.
Yeah.
Dope, dope, dope. Okay, so now that we know that you're impatient,
Hmm.
are there any pet peeves that you may have?
Outside of music,
Yeah, or
oh,
in music?
the first one, the main one is when technology does not work as it's intended to.
Yeah.
That sends me up the wall.
Smartphone phone turn into a stupid phone.
My, my MacBook right now, for some reason, I cannot figure out why I cannot AirDrop stuff from my phone to the MacBook. So I have to really like email it to myself. Now. Blows me every single day. So please don't hit me up in that time because I will have an attitude. I will have a complete attitude about that's probably the biggest one. Uh, that's the biggest one.
Okay. Nice. So What's next for you?
Working this marketing campaign trail, which is actually is fun for me because I think as an artist, you get to a point where you're working on a body of work, it's done. Like I can't do anything else to it. So
Gotcha.
like I can still go and record, but it'll be truly because I just feel like recording that day, not because I'm trying to create something to fit this body of work. And I had all of what the end of 2020, so that whole month of December, like I just took off. I wasn't recording nothing, but every day I was on YouTube, Googling, just trying to learn more about how to market, how to understand data, Facebook ads, and all this kind of stuff. So when I learned all this stuff, I was like, yo, I want to see if it works. I need to see how to use it and what works and what doesn't work and whatever. So I'm real excited about doing that part of it right now. So that's next for me. After that, you know what? I've always said that I wanted to do an R&B album. This goes back to the dream of my 90s R&B.
Okay.
I always said, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'll probably just start messing around, start playing, and then one day it'll be like, yo, guess what? I got the R&B album.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll see. It's just, you just got to evolve as an artist. You got to find things to keep motivating you and keep inspiring you to be creative. And probably that's next on my list. If I could make something like The Love Below.
That'll be dope.
Yeah, see.
That'll be dope. Nobody has done it since him.
And that was 2003. So we're talking 18 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. I got a few more questions for you.
Go for it.
If you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
I wish that the industry was more based around the talent and not the extracurricular that comes around the artist. Yeah, because like you can just do a viral video and then the next thing you know, like they got an album out, but
Meet me outside.
Yeah, like she got a whole album. Like, well, I don't know if she got an album. I know she got a song though. Cash Me Outside.
Right. I don't know if she got a song, album, but I know she doing something in the industry.
Yeah, and it's just like, wow, like I ain't heard it, so I can't say she ain't got no talent. But I'm just saying, we've seen a lot of instances like that. They don't really have an ear for music or really a talent for music, and then they just the next thing smoking.
That part.
Like
they never go away. It's like a mosquito. They're gonna be a one-hit wonder, and next thing you know, they come back buzzing up with something stupid again, and you be mad.
Yeah.
Nice. So, are you currently reading any books?
Atomic Habits. Hold on, let me tell you, because I'm gonna tell you right now. I've got my list right here. Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you what. I know Atomic Habits. I do a lot of the. You heard of Calm, right? The meditation app.
Yes.
I use that every day. So
is it really that good?
I use it every day. So, I don't think I got anxiety, but I think I got anxiety. So
patient.
So what I'm saying. I use it every day. Like they got the soundscapes on there. Like the ocean noises or wind blowing, all that kind of stuff. And they got people on there just reading like bedtime stories.
Tabitha Brown, I heard that she's on there now.
Yeah, see, and it's
do you have to
dope.
pay for the voices though, or
check this out, right? I made a mistake. The first week is free, right?
Oh, wow.
And then if you don't in your subscription, they charge you $69.99 for a year, or you can pay $14.99 a month. I didn't catch it in time, so I paid for the whole year. So I'm trying to get all, all my money's worth out of it.
Nice.
But as far as books I'm reading, I got Charlemagne's book is on my list. I have not read it yet.
Okay.
It's still on my list though. I said Atomic Habits, 4-Hour Work Week, The Color of Law, The System, The Secret. I've read probably 3 or 4 times, but it's always a good refresh.
You discover every time you read it.
Yeah. The Donald Passman book, the music book. It's like they call it like the music Bible. He on like the 10th edition. I don't read it per se every time. I just go through it to see what's new. to see what he's talking about. So, yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, I got one on here. You'll love this one, quantum memory, because I forget about my lyrics. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So that's
Self
some of the
improvement.
stuff. Yeah, that's the name of the game.
Nice, nice. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so how do you personally define success? Is it money, freedom, influence, creative expression, and innovation, or something else?
I think it's more creative expression for me.
Nice.
I said earlier, like I know a lot of people get into this thing thinking they could just gonna be overnight success and have like millions of dollars, and that's never the reason I got into it. Honestly, I always
Nice.
love to create. I always love to put words together. I always love melody. So when I figured out, I guess, how to do it, and I got good at it, it was like, man, I can't imagine going too long without doing this.
Nice.
So the payoff for me is like I just want your ear. You know what I mean? Like whatever my audience is, whatever is big, small, I just want your ear. And I guarantee you it's gonna be something that I say on there that impacts you, that's gonna hit you, and you're gonna be like, damn, I feel that way too. Or damn, I can relate to that. Now,
Yeah.
pen ain't for everybody. I get that. Pen ain't for everybody. But
I like
that is
that. I like
that is
that.
what the stuff is for me. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Pen ain't for everybody, and it don't bother you that you're
Nah.
not for everybody, and that's like a trait with me. I'm just like, yo, I'm not for everybody. You know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and it don't bother me. And that's dope to hear an artist say that, because at the end of the day, every artist want to be on top. They want to be on the billboard. They want to get the award. They want to get the Grammy. But for you, it's just like, yeah, I just want to let my voice be heard. And if I catch 1 or 2 ears, that's all right with me. That's dope.
And I think that's the best way to do it, because you never know where that could lead. Whether if you trying to say like, yo, I want to be on type, then on top, you chasing trends, you chasing what's current, what's hot, and whatever, and you never establish yourself of who are you as an artist. So once I got to that realization, like back, I used to be like, you know how rappers be like, yeah, I'm the best, da 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 da, insert line or whatever. I stopped saying it. I'm like, no, man, I'm just trying to be the best Pennjamin Bannekar can be. That's it. Because there's nobody like me. And once I got that, I was good.
Now, before we let you go, we gotta know, how did you come up with the name Pennjamin Panicker? Banneker. I be Pennjamin Panicker. How did you come up with the name Penn?
I was, it's twofold to it. I was always pen ever since I started making music. And it's going to be real corny how I came up with pen, because the first time I was writing lyrics, I was writing with a pen. So I was like, I'm going to be pen. So that I was always pen. And then when I was in the studio, a group of my guys, they just started Pennjamin Banneker. They started calling me Pennjamin, and I hated it. I was like, yo, like Benjamin Banneker, like this dude and like design DC and this great
Yeah.
architect. Y'all gonna like, nah, I don't think that's gonna work. And then one day it just hit me. It was like, yo, this might work. This might could, because it's, you're not gonna find it nowhere else. Like you
At
might
all.
find you may find Lil Pen or Big Pen or Big Hopscotch or something like that. Like you
You're
gonna
gonna
find it.
attract the right crowd with that name.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because
So
anybody who knows anything about Benjamin Banneker, he'd be like, Benjamin Banneker. Oh, all right, this dude got to have something to say.
yeah,
He
yeah.
better have something to say with a name like that. And you
Yeah,
definitely have something to say. I'm
I
sorry. Go ahead
appreciate
with
it.
your story.
I know, no, you're good, you're good. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I just changed the spelling, because his is ER at the end. I
Yeah.
just put ER on the end. And then when I kind of wrote it as Pennjamin, and so my guys now they be like, yo, Pennjamin.
I
Yeah,
just
like,
noticed that
yeah,
looking at it. Yo,
yeah,
that's dope.
yeah. So Pennjamin Banneker, Pennjamin, Penn, whatever. A lot of people call me Penji or whatever. It's a whole lot of iterations or whatever. So, but
Nice,
yeah,
nice,
that's the
nice.
story.
I love it, yo. I love it.
Appreciate
So
it.
before we let you go, drop all your information where the people can find you, your Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music. Drop all that information.
So I kept everything succinct and easy for people to find. So You know, it ain't you go one place is the Pennjamin Bannekar or I am the official. No, everywhere you go is Penn Bannekar. So Pennbannekar. I guarantee you type that in Google,
It's right there on the screen, ladies and
yeah,
gentlemen.
Google, Spotify, wherever you type that in, Pennjamin Bannekar will come up. Because I know that Pennjamin Bannekar thing could get a little long for some people to spell out. So Penn Bannekar, Penn Bannekar, everywhere you're looking for me, I promise you, I am there. YouTube, Google, Apple Music, Tidal, you name it, I'm there.
Nice. And can we find that MTV video on YouTube too?
Oh yeah, I got you. Ill right. ILLWRITE. Ill right. Yeah. So you'll see me with the tux on, the hat, the dive hat, and everything.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to my brother. He was in the video too. He's the dude like following me, being like a
Shout
private
out to
eye.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
So we definitely gonna check that out later. But it's definitely been a pleasure having you on the show. Please, please, please make sure you keep us posted on when you finally drop that album. Don't keep us waiting too long, all right?
No, I ain't gonna keep you. Matter of fact, when we get off here, you are gonna get the album. It'll be in your DMs. So
I've heard that before, Pin. I've heard
okay.
that before.
So you still got some more show left. So when you see it come to your inbox, you let people know like, oh, he sent it. He really
I
did send
got you. I got you. All right, Pin. Well, we ain't gonna hold you too much longer. It's been a pleasure, bro. Yo, we gonna see you when we see you. Yo, be safe out there,
Yeah,
yo.
appreciate it.
Peace.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Pennjamin Bannekar, all the way from Chi-Town. That's the new old Kanye, y'all. If y'all have not heard his new track, Prologue, aka That Breeze, y'all make sure y'all go check it out on Spotify. If y'all want to, like, ooh, it's just so nasty. The beat, the lyrics. I misinterpreted the lyrics and he cleared that up tonight. So don't come for my boy Head Kanye. Do not come for him. Y'all, it's been a great show as always. Y'all, please make sure y'all keep it locked with me Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. right here on HiddenCityRadio.net. I got another show coming up for y'all on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, we are going to be talking with, if I can find my calendar, y'all know I'm always all over the place. I can't wait till April is over. I can take my break and revamp and come back to y'all. I forgot to tell y'all I had a meeting on Sunday. New things are coming, new business venture. So on Wednesday, we're going to be talking with Mr. Aubrey Branks. We had him on season 1, if y'all tuned in with me when I had the online mixer. That's before I became all fancy and stuff with all this video setup. So yeah, we're gonna be talking with Mr. Aubrey Banks, catching up with him again, seeing what he got going on. Y'all make sure y'all tune in 7 p.m. right here on Hidden City Radio. And y'all make sure y'all tune in Tuesday night from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. with DJ Pod Piper for that Love After Dark. Moving right along. Y'all, it's been real. And with that being said, y'all remember, keep it real, rap raw, so they can't call you flaw. I'm your girl, TopNotch Butterscotch. I'm out. Peace.